Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about something that is very important for relationship health and personal growth. Don't be nice to everyone. To keep personal integrity and respect, it's essential to know how important limits are. Boundaries are the unseen lines that keep our values, time, and energy safe, making sure we don't give too much or let others take advantage of our kindness. When we don't set limits, we leave ourselves open to being used, abused, and mentally and emotionally tired. Having boundaries doesn't mean putting up walls to keep people out. Instead, it means setting limits to protect our health and personal space. In a healthy and reasonable way, they help us handle our interactions. We let others know what we need and expect from them when we set clear limits. This is important for mutual respect and understanding. Boundaries give us the power to take charge of our lives, which is one of their most important qualities. They give us the strength to say no when we need to without feeling bad or like we need to explain ourselves. Being in charge and sure of ourselves is important for our mental health and self-esteem. Boundaries also teach other people how to treat us. When we set clear limits and stick to them, we show others how we want to be treated. Not only does this keep bad people away, but it also teaches others to accept our boundaries. People who accept your limits are more likely to value your time and work, which makes relationships healthier and more satisfying. Boundaries are also important because they help keep people from getting burned out. We keep ourselves from overcommitting and getting too stressed out when we know and respect our limits. This is especially important now that our time and energy are being used up faster than ever. We can put our own wants and well-being first with boundaries, which makes sure we have the energy and resources to do our best for the things that really count. Setting limits at work is just as important. To keep a good work-life balance, they help us keep track of our jobs and make sure we don't take on too much. Setting limits with co-workers and bosses can help us make the workplace more productive and fair. This not only makes our business ties better, but it also makes us happier at work and better at our job overall. It's important to remember that setting limits is an ongoing process, not something that happens just once. Lines between us must change as our lives and relationships do. We need to continually assess and adjust our limits to ensure that they remain relevant and effective. This requires self-awareness, reflection, and a willingness to communicate openly and honestly with others. Boundaries are also about self-respect. They are a reflection of our belief in our own worth and our right to be treated with dignity. When we set and enforce boundaries, we are affirming that we deserve respect and consideration. This self-respect is contagious. When we respect ourselves, others are more likely to respect us too. In essence, boundaries are about creating a life that is aligned with our values, needs, and aspirations. They are a tool for protecting our emotional and mental health, fostering healthy relationships, and achieving a balanced and fulfilling life. By understanding and embracing the importance of boundaries, we can take control of our lives and create a future that is both respectful and empowering. Balancing compassion with strength is a crucial aspect of personal development and effective interpersonal relationships. Understanding and empathizing with others, being kind, and caring about them are all parts of compassion. Feelings and situations get better, on the other hand, requires being bold, resilient, and able to stick to your beliefs and choices. Finding the balance between these two traits makes sure that we are both helpful and understanding, as well as strong and sure of what we want. Being compassionate without being strong can make us too flexible, letting others take advantage of our kindness. If we care too much about other people, we might say yes to every request, even if it is really bad for us. This can make you angry, tired, and make you lose respect for yourself. Understanding that being kind doesn't mean giving up our own wants and limits is very important. To be truly compassionate, we need to take care of ourselves so that we can be fully present and helpful for others. Strength without kindness, on the other hand, can come across as cold and heartless. It could cause people to engage in ways that are too rigid and lack sensitivity, which can turn people off and hurt relationships. To be strong, You need to be able to see things from other people's points of view and understand how they feel. We can make choices that are fair and thoughtful when we combine strength and kindness. This builds respect and cooperation. Getting these two traits to work together means learning how to communicate in an authoritative way. When we use assertive communication, we can say what we think, feel, and need in a way that is clear, polite, and not hostile or passive. It enables us to set boundaries and say no when necessary, while still being empathetic and understanding of the other person's situation. This form of communication builds trust and mutual respect in relationships, as it shows that we value both ourselves and the other person. Another aspect of balancing compassion with strength is recognizing that it is possible to be both firm and kind simultaneously. This means that we can enforce boundaries, make tough decisions, and stand up for ourselves, all while maintaining a compassionate attitude. For instance, when dealing with a difficult situation or person, we can be firm in our stance while also expressing empathy for their feelings and circumstances. This approach helps to de-escalate conflicts and promotes a more collaborative and respectful interaction. Empowering others is also a key component of this balance. When we show compassion, we support and uplift those around us. When we demonstrate strength, we provide a model of resilience and self-respect that others can emulate. By balancing these qualities, we create an environment where people feel valued and empowered to be their best selves. This not only enhances our relationships, but also contributes to a more positive and productive community. In practical terms, balancing compassion with strength might involve setting clear expectations and boundaries while also offering support and understanding. For example, a manager can hold their team accountable for meeting deadlines while also being empathetic to their challenges and offering assistance when needed. A parent can enforce rules and consequences with their children while also showing love and understanding for their struggles. In personal relationships, we can stand up for our own needs and preferences while also being considerate of our partner's feelings and perspectives. Ultimately, balancing compassion with strength is about integrating empathy and assertiveness into our daily interactions. It requires self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and a commitment to personal growth. By cultivating this balance, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience, building stronger, more fulfilling relationships along the way. Being kind to yourself is the key to having good relationships and reaching your goals. It shows that we believe we are valuable and important, and it controls how other people can treat us. By putting self-respect first, we set the tone for how others will treat us, making a space where respect and understanding can grow between people. Self-respect starts with knowing yourself. To do this, we need to be aware of our own beliefs, wants, and limits. Knowing what's important to us helps us make choices that are in line with who we really are. This connection helps people feel honest and trustworthy, which is important for keeping their self-respect. Being true to our ideals and views makes us feel good about ourselves and gives our personal and professional lives a solid base. Self-care is another important part of respecting yourself. It's clear that we value ourselves when we take care of our physical, social, and mental health. This means doing things that are good for our health, making time to rest and unwind, and asking for help when we need it. Self-care is not a nice to have, it's a must. It is a habit that gives us the strength and energy to deal with the problems we face in life. Taking care of ourselves first makes it easier to help others and build lasting relationships. A big part of self-respect is setting and sticking to limits. Limits that we set to protect our health and keep our relationships good with others are called boundaries. They tell others what is and isn't okay, so they don't invade our personal space or take advantage of our kindness. By setting clear boundaries, we demonstrate that we value our time, energy, and emotions. Enforcing these boundaries consistently reinforces our self-respect and teaches others to respect our limits. Self-respect also involves self-compassion. It is important to treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we extend to others. This means being gentle with ourselves when we make mistakes, acknowledging our efforts and celebrating our achievements, Self-compassion helps us to develop a positive self-image and fosters resilience in the face of adversity. When we practice self-compassion, we create a supportive inner dialogue that bolsters our self-esteem and confidence. Confidence is a natural outgrowth of self-respect. When we respect ourselves, we believe in our abilities and trust in our decisions. This confidence enables us to pursue our goals with determination and to face challenges with courage. It also allows us to stand up for ourselves in difficult situations, ensuring that our needs and rights are respected. Confidence rooted in self-respect is the powerful force that propels us towards success and fulfillment. The way we act around other people shows that we respect ourselves. This includes how we look, how we act, and how we talk to each other. We give off an air of self-worth and respect when we're proud of how we look. Our actions show that we have strong morals and limits, showing that we hold ourselves to high standards. When we talk to others in a clear and forceful way, it shows that we respect ourselves and expect others to do the same. Making your wants known is an important skill that is essential for keeping relationships healthy and achieving personal happiness. When you do this, you should be clear and polite about what you want, what you expect, and your limits. This clarity not only makes sure that your needs are met, but it also helps people respect each other and work together. When you make your needs known, you make sure that your goals and wants are clear. Being clear about what you want makes sure that no one gets confused and that everyone knows what you need. You can set clear rules and avoid assumptions that can cause anger and disagreement if you are clear about what you need. Transparency is built on clear communication, which makes it easier for others to react correctly to your requests. To be assertive, you need to believe in your own worth and be ready to stand up for yourself. It means putting value on your wants and thinking that they are real and important. Being sure of yourself gives you the confidence to say what you need without holding back or worrying about what other people will think. People are more likely to take your request seriously and reply in kind if you are sure of how you are going to do it. To make a good statement, you also need to know the right time and place to say something. It's important to pick the right time to say what you need and make sure the situation is good for a productive talk. When and where you send your message can have a big effect on how it is accepted and how your wish is carried out. Being careful about when and how you say what you need can help you get a good answer. To be bold, you need to be clear and sure of yourself. And you also need to be able to listen and understand. While expressing your own needs is essential, it is equally important to listen to the perspectives and needs of others. This mutual exchange fosters a sense of understanding and respect, creating a balanced dialogue of parties feel heard and valued. By combining assertiveness with empathy, you build stronger relationships and create a collaborative environment. One key aspect of asserting your needs is maintaining a respectful tone and demeanor. Even when communicating firm or difficult requests, it is crucial to remain courteous and considerate. Using a statement such as "I need" or "I would like" helps to convey your needs without sounding demanding or confrontational. This approach focuses on your own experience and preferences rather than placing blame or criticism on others. Consistency is another important factor in asserting your needs. It is essential to reinforce your requests and boundaries consistently rather than wavering or making exceptions. Consistency helps to establish clear expectations and prevents confusion or ambiguity. By standing firm in your assertions, you demonstrate commitment to your own needs and reinforce the importance of respecting your boundaries. Assertiveness also involves being open to negotiation and compromise when appropriate. While it is important to be clear about your needs, flexibility and willingness to find mutually agreeable solutions can enhance cooperation and strengthen relationships. Negotiation does not mean sacrificing your own needs, but finding a balance that respects both parties' interests and preferences. When you assert your needs clearly, you also contribute to your own personal growth and self-development. It encourages you to identify and articulate what is important to you, fostering a deeper understanding of your own values and priorities. This self-awareness enhances your ability to make informed decisions and pursue goals that align with your true desires. Ultimately, asserting your needs clearly is about creating a healthy balance between respecting yourself and valuing others. It involves communicating with honesty, confidence, and empathy to ensure that your needs are understood and met. By mastering this skill, you build stronger relationships, achieve greater personal satisfaction, and cultivate a sense of empowerment and respect in all areas of your life. Fearing conflict often stems from a desire to avoid discomfort or maintain harmony, but conflict is an inevitable and sometimes necessary aspect of human interaction. Embracing conflict rather than avoiding it can lead to growth, resolution, and deeper understanding in relationships and situations. Conflict is a natural part of any relationship or interaction, whether personal or professional. It arises from differing perspectives, needs, or expectations. Rather than viewing conflict as a threat, recognizing it as an opportunity can shift your approach. Conflict provides a platform for addressing issues, expressing needs, and finding solutions that might not otherwise emerge. One of the benefits of engaging with conflict is the potential for resolving underlying issues. When conflicts are addressed openly, it allows for the identification and discussion of root causes, which can lead to effective solutions and improvements. Avoiding conflict may only prolong or exacerbate problems, leading to unresolved issues that can strain relationships or hinder progress. Facing conflict head-on requires courage and a willingness to engage in difficult conversations. It involves stepping out of your comfort zone and addressing issues directly rather than letting them fester. This proactive approach can prevent small problems from escalating into larger, more entrenched conflicts. By confronting issues early, you create opportunities for resolution and growth. Managing conflict effectively also involves understanding and respecting differing viewpoints. Engaging in conflict is not about winning or dominating, but about finding common ground and reaching a mutually beneficial outcome. Active listening, empathy, and a willingness to understand the other person's perspective are crucial in this process. This approach fosters respect and collaboration, transforming conflict from a source of tension to an opportunity for constructive dialogue. Conflict also plays a role in personal growth. Engaging with and overcoming conflict can build resilience, enhance problem-solving skills, and improve communication abilities. Each conflict handled effectively is a learning experience that contributes to personal development and strengthens your ability to navigate future challenges. Facing conflict with a constructive mindset enables you to develop skills that are valuable in various aspects of life. It is important to approach conflict with a mindset of curiosity rather than judgment. Instead of seeing conflict as a confrontation, view it as a chance to explore differing perspectives and find solutions. This mindset encourages open dialogue and fosters a collaborative environment where all parties can contribute to resolving the issue. Moreover, addressing conflict directly can enhance trust and transparency in relationships. When you confront issues openly, it demonstrates a commitment to honesty and integrity. This transparency builds trust and shows that you value the relationship enough to address problems directly rather than letting them undermine the connection. Managing conflict effectively also involves maintaining emotional control. It is important to stay calm and focused during disagreements to avoid escalating the situation. Emotional intelligence, including self-regulation and empathy, plays a crucial role in handling conflict constructively. By managing your emotions and approaching the situation with a level-headed attitude, you can navigate conflicts more effectively and achieve positive outcomes. In addition, conflict provides an opportunity for growth and improvement within organizations and teams. It can lead to innovative solutions, improved processes, and stronger collaborative efforts. By addressing and resolving conflicts, teams can enhance their performance and foster a more positive and productive work environment. Ultimately, not fearing conflict, but rather embracing it as a natural and beneficial part of interaction can lead to more meaningful and effective relationships. It involves facing challenges with confidence, engaging in open dialogue, and seeking resolutions that benefit all parties involved. This approach transforms conflict from a source of discomfort into an opportunity for growth, understanding, and positive change. Saying no without guilt is a vital skill for maintaining personal boundaries and ensuring that your time and energy are allocated in ways that align with your priorities and well-being. Guilt often arises from the fear of disappointing others or the desire to be accommodating. But it is essential to recognize that saying no is sometimes necessary to protect your own needs and limits. When you say no, you are making a choice that prioritizes your own well-being, values, and responsibilities. It is a form of self-care that helps you manage your time and resources effectively. By acknowledging that you cannot do everything and that it is okay to set limits, you create space for activities and commitments that are more meaningful and aligned with your goals. Guilt typically stems from a sense of obligation or the fear of negative consequences for saying no. However, it is important to remember that you have the right to make choices that are in your best interest. Your needs and limitations are valid and should be respected, just as you respect the needs and boundaries of others. Recognizing that you are not obligated to meet every request or expectation can help alleviate feelings of guilt. Being clear and direct when saying no is crucial. This means communicating your decision without over-explaining or justifying your reasons. Over-explaining can lead to unnecessary guilt and may invite further negotiation or pressure. A straightforward and respectful response is often more effective and reduces the likelihood of feeling overwhelmed by external pressures. Additionally, setting boundaries and saying no helps to establish a healthy dynamic in relationships and interactions. It communicates that you value yourself in your time and encourages others to respect your limits. This clarity helps to prevent misunderstandings and ensures that your relationships are based on mutual respect rather than unspoken expectations. Saying no without guilt also involves understanding that it is not a reflection of your worth or character. It is a practical decision based on your current capacity and priorities. Recognizing that your value is not diminished by your ability to decline requests helps to shift the perspective from guilt to self-respect. You are not obligated to sacrifice your well-being or personal goals to please others. Moreover, practicing saying no can empower you to make more intentional choices about how you spend your time and energy. It allows you to focus on activities and commitments that are truly important to you, leading to greater satisfaction and fulfillment. When you prioritize your own needs and desires, you are better equipped to contribute meaningfully to others and to engage in activities that bring you joy and accomplishment. It is also helpful to understand that saying no can actually benefit others when you decline requests that you cannot realistically fulfill. You prevent potential disappointment or frustration that could arise from over-promising and undelivering. By being honest and upfront about your limitations, you provide others with the opportunity to seek alternative solutions or support. Overcoming guilt associated with saying no involves developing self-compassion and recognizing the importance of self-care. It is essential to acknowledge that taking care of yourself is not selfish, but necessary for your overall well-being. By prioritizing your own needs and setting boundaries, you foster a healthier balance in your life and contribute to more authentic and respectful relationships. Ultimately, saying no without guilt is about recognizing your own limits and making choices that align with your values and priorities. It involves communicating clearly, respecting your own needs, and understanding that your worth is not defined by your ability to accommodate every request. By embracing this approach, you create a more balanced and fulfilling life where your time and energy are dedicated to what truly matters to you. Empowering others through strength involves using your own resilience, confidence, and assertiveness to inspire and uplift those around you. Strength in this context is not just about personal fortitude, but also about leveraging that strength to support and encourage others in their growth and development. When you empower others through strength, you lead by example. Demonstrating your own resilience and determination in the face of challenges can serve as a powerful source of inspiration for others. Your ability to navigate difficulties with grace and persistence shows others that they too can overcome obstacles and achieve their goals. This modeling of strength can instill confidence and motivate others to embrace their own capabilities and potential. Strength also plays a crucial role in providing support and guidance to others. By offering clear, constructive feedback and sharing your own experiences and strategies, you can help others develop their skills and confidence. Your strength allows you to offer valuable insights and encouragement, creating an environment where others feel supported and empowered to take risks and pursue their ambitions. Additionally, empowering others through strength involves fostering a culture of mutual respect and collaboration. By demonstrating strength in your interactions, you create a space where others feel valued and heard. This collaborative environment encourages open communication and teamwork, enabling everyone to contribute their strengths and ideas. Your strength in fostering such an environment helps others feel more confident in their own abilities and more willing to engage actively in shared goals. Strength also manifests in your ability to set boundaries and uphold standards while remaining supportive. When you maintain clear expectations and hold others accountable, you provide a framework within which they can grow and thrive. This balance of firmness and support helps others understand the importance of discipline and commitment, while also ensuring they have the encouragement and resources they need to succeed. Furthermore, using your strength to empower others involves recognizing and celebrating their achievements. Acknowledging the successes and progress of those around you reinforces their self-belief and motivates them to continue striving for excellence. Your strength in offering praise and encouragement helps to build their confidence and fosters a positive and affirming atmosphere. Avoiding enabling negative behavior is crucial for maintaining healthy relationships and fostering positive growth in both personal and professional settings. Enabling negative behavior involves inadvertently supporting or encouraging actions and attitudes that are detrimental to an individual's well-being or development. This often happens when we allow or excuse behaviors that should be addressed or corrected, thus reinforcing the behavior rather than discouraging it. To avoid enabling negative behavior, it is important to recognize the signs of such behavior early on. This involves being aware of patterns and actions that are counterproductive or harmful. By knowing these signs, you can step in and set healthy limits. Seeing bad behavior early on stops it from getting worse and makes it easier to deal with before it gets worse. Communication is one of the most important ways to stop bad behavior from getting worse. Talking about what is expected and what will happen in an open and honest way helps to deal with problems directly and avoid confusion. To do this, you need to be respectfully strong while voicing your concerns and giving helpful comments. Communication that works makes sure that everyone knows what their actions are doing and why they need to change. Another important way to stop bad behavior is to encourage people to take responsibility for their actions. In other words, it means encouraging people to be responsible for their deeds and choices. By encouraging a mindset of responsibility, you help people see how their actions affect others and how important it is to change for the better. Promoting self-awareness and self-control gives people the power to deal with their own bad behaviors instead of depending on others to control or justify them. Avoiding enabling negative behavior also involves offering support and guidance without reinforcing the behavior itself. This means providing assistance and encouragement for positive actions and growth rather than condoning or excusing negative behaviors. Support should be directed towards helping individuals develop healthier habits and coping strategies rather than perpetuating harmful patterns. It is important to differentiate between compassion and enabling. Compassion involves understanding and empathy, while enabling involves tolerating or supporting negative behaviors. Practicing compassion means providing support and encouragement for positive change, while enabling means allowing harmful behavior to continue unchecked. Understanding this distinction helps you to offer genuine support without reinforcing detrimental behaviors. Setting realistic expectations and being clear about consequences are also critical in avoiding the enablement of negative behavior. When individuals understand the outcomes of their actions and the standards expected of them, they are more likely to make efforts to change clearly defined expectations and consequences. Help to create a structured environment where negative behavior is less likely to be accommodated. In some cases, it may be necessary to take more assertive actions to address and correct negative behavior. This could involve seeking external support, such as counseling or mediation, to address persistent issues. Taking proactive steps to address negative behavior demonstrates a commitment to fostering a positive and supportive environment rather than tolerating or enabling harmful actions. Ultimately, avoiding the enablement of negative behavior is about creating a balanced approach that combines clear boundaries, effective communication, and supportive guidance. By addressing negative behaviors directly and promoting personal responsibility, you foster an environment where positive growth and development can flourish. This approach helps to ensure that individuals are encouraged to make constructive changes and contribute to a healthier and more productive environment. Strengthening your inner core involves developing a deep sense of self-awareness, resilience, and confidence that serves a foundation for navigating life's challenges and pursuing your goals. This inner core is the part of you that remains steady and grounded regardless of external circumstances or pressures. Cultivating this inner strength enables you to respond to situations with clarity and determination. A crucial aspect of strengthening your inner core is self-awareness. This involves understanding your own values, beliefs, strengths, and weaknesses. By gaining insight into what drives you and what holds you back, you create a strong foundation for making informed decisions and pursuing your goals with purpose. Self-awareness also helps you to recognize patterns in your behavior and thought processes, allowing you to address areas that may need growth or adjustment. Resilience is another key component of a strong inner core. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and adapt to adversity. Building resilience involves developing coping strategies and maintaining a positive mindset even in the face of challenges. It requires learning from experiences, embracing change, and finding ways to persevere through difficulties. By strengthening your resilience, you enhance your capacity to handle stress and overcome obstacles with greater ease. Confidence is integral to a robust inner core. Confidence stems from believing in your abilities and trusting your judgment. It involves recognizing and valuing your accomplishments and skills and maintaining a positive self-image. Confidence allows you to take on new challenges, assert yourself in various situations, and pursue your goals with conviction. Strengthening your confidence involves setting and achieving small goals, seeking out opportunities for growth, and celebrating your successes. Inner strength also requires a sense of purpose and direction. Having a clear sense of what you want to achieve and why it matters to you provides motivation and focus. This sense of purpose helps you to stay aligned with your goals and make decisions that are consistent with your values. It acts as a guiding force that directs your actions and helps you remain steadfast in the pursuit of your objectives. Self-discipline is an essential element of a strong inner core. It involves maintaining focus and commitment to your goals despite distractions or temptations. Developing self-discipline requires setting clear priorities, creating structured plans, and adhering to routines that support your objectives. By cultivating self-discipline, you enhance your ability to stay on track and achieve long-term success. Emotional regulation is another important aspect of strengthening your inner core. This involves managing your emotions in a healthy and constructive manner. Being able to recognize and process your emotions without letting them overwhelm you allows you to respond to situations more effectively. Emotional regulation contributes to your overall well-being and helps you maintain a balanced perspective even in challenging circumstances. Building strong relationships and a supportive network also contributes to a robust inner core. Surrounding yourself with people who uplift and encourage you provides a source of strength and support. Positive relationships offer perspective, feedback, and motivation, and they help reinforce your sense of self-worth and confidence. By nurturing meaningful connections, you create an environment that supports your growth and well-being. Continuous personal development is crucial for maintaining a strong inner core. Engaging in activities that challenge and expand your skills and knowledge fosters growth and self-improvement. This ongoing development helps you adapt to changes and enhances your ability to navigate life's complexities. Embracing a mindset of lifelong learning and growth ensures that your inner core remains dynamic and resilient. Finally, self-care is a vital component of strengthening your inner core. Taking time to care for your physical, emotional, and mental health is essential for maintaining overall well-being. This includes engaging in activities that promote relaxation, pursuing hobbies and interests, and ensuring that you have time to recharge. By prioritizing self-care, you sustain your inner strength and resilience, enabling you to face challenges with greater ease. Overall, strengthening your inner core involves a combination of self-awareness, resilience, confidence, purpose, self-discipline, emotional regulation, supportive relationships, continuous development, and self-care. These elements work together to create a solid foundation that supports your ability to handle challenges, pursue your goals, and lead a fulfilling and balanced life. Leading by example involves embodying the values, behaviors, and attitudes you wish to see in others. It means demonstrating the qualities you expect from those around you through your own actions and decisions. This approach is powerful because it sets a clear standard and inspires others to follow suit. When you lead by example, you create a model of behavior that others can observe and emulate. Your actions, rather than just your words, serve as a demonstration of what is expected and desired. This practical illustration of values and standards is often more impactful than verbal instructions or directives. By consistently aligning your behavior with your principles, you provide a tangible reference point for others to understand and follow. Consistency is a key aspect of leading by example. When your actions align with your stated values and expectations, it reinforces credibility and trust. Inconsistent behavior can create confusion and undermine your leadership. By maintaining consistency in your actions, you build a foundation of reliability and integrity, making it easier for others to adopt similar behaviors and attitudes. Leading by example also involves showing accountability and taking responsibility for your actions. When you own up to mistakes and address them openly, you demonstrate a commitment to integrity and transparency. This approach encourages others to do the same, fostering a culture of accountability and continuous improvement. By admitting errors and learning from them, you create an environment where growth and development are prioritized. Furthermore, leading by example requires modeling, resilience, and perseverance. Demonstrating how to handle setbacks and challenges with grace and determination can inspire others to approach difficulties with a similar mindset. Your ability to navigate obstacles and maintain focus on your goals serves as a powerful example of how to overcome adversity and stay committed to one's objectives. Empathy and compassion are also crucial elements of leading by example. By treating others with kindness and understanding, you create a supportive and respectful environment. Your approach to interpersonal interaction sets a standard for how others should engage with each other. Modeling empathy and compassion helps to foster positive relationships and encourages a culture of mutual respect and support. Effective communication is another important aspect of leading by example. Demonstrating clear, honest, and respectful communication in your interaction sets a standard for how others should communicate. By practicing active listening, providing constructive feedback, and engaging in open dialogue, you promote a culture of effective communication that benefits everyone involved. Leading by example also involves maintaining a strong work ethic and dedication. By showing commitment, diligence, and a positive attitude towards your responsibilities, you encourage others to adopt a similar approach. Your work ethic serves as a benchmark for performance and demonstrates the value of hard work and dedication in achieving success. Additionally, leading by example requires fostering a culture of collaboration and teamwork. By actively participating in and supporting collaborative efforts, you model the importance of working together towards common goals. Your willingness to contribute, share knowledge, and support your colleagues sets a precedent for teamwork and collective achievement. Personal growth and self-improvement are also key components of leading by example. By actively seeking opportunities for learning and development, you demonstrate a commitment to continuous growth. Your own efforts to improve and evolve serve as inspiration for others to pursue their own personal and professional development. Ultimately, leading by example is about embodying the principles and standards you wish to see in others. Through your actions, behavior, and attitudes, you set a powerful example that guides and influences those around you. By consistently demonstrating the values you advocate, you create an environment where these values are embraced and practiced, leading to positive and lasting change. In conclusion, leading by example is a transformative approach that sets the standard for excellence and integrity. By embodying the values, behaviors, and attitudes you wish to see in others, you create a powerful blueprint for success and positive change. Your consistent actions, unwavering commitment, and genuine interactions provide a clear and inspiring model for those around you. When you lead by example, you not only foster an environment of respect and accountability, but also inspire others to pursue their own growth and development. Your resilience in the face of challenges, your empathy and compassion towards others, and your dedication to continuous improvement all contribute to a culture where excellence and positive behaviors thrive. In the end, what you do speaks louder than what you say. By following the values you preach, you show how important it is to be honest, take responsibility, and work together. People around you will be inspired to follow your values and work to improve themselves personally and professionally by watching how you act. Remember that your impact goes beyond the people you directly interact with as you continue to set a good standard. Values and rules you set today will affect the society and future of the people you affect. You take on this duty with self-assurance and commitment, knowing that what you do can motivate, inspire, and bring about real change.